Let's do it again. Go to the moon. Thanks, gang. Sit down. OK, here we go. Son. John Paul Jones is holding this one. Patsy has it. Patsy Kensit gives birth a month early to a son who will be called Lennon. Can I take this opportunity to congratulate Liam and Patsy? Yeah. Fantastic. A new life enters this crazy world. Best of luck to you. Do you know what? Mirror. Balls to the fans. The FA rejects demands for controls on replica kits and merchandise. I think all these replica kits and different ones I think it's marvellous. Do you? Of course it's fantastic. I'll tell you why, because I've explained before, it's a great twofer for parents, isn't it? Not only can you get your kids, because kids are normally disappointed if they're sort of, I don't know, under 10, and it comes Christmas, and you get them like an item of clothing. Because kids believe that shouldn't be a present, that should be an everyday necessity.
Yeah.
But this way, it's a twofer, isn't it? Not only do you get them a shirt, but it's also a present they can enjoy. They go out and they play, and suddenly they're David Beckham in the backyard, and they're enjoying themselves.
Always welcome.
Seems to me it's absolutely brilliant. Seems to me it's a brilliant thing. You get an item of clothing and a toy in one.
But it's the expense of consistently keeping up with the new kits.
Well, you've got to keep up with the Joneses.
Well said.
With the John Paul Jones.
Well, you should do if you don't want your kids to be laughed at. OK. Thank you very much. It wasn't a good point, actually, was it?
No.
Do you think it is a bit of a rip-off?
All sorts of people are all upset that their kids are going to school for the first time this last couple of weeks, and you come in with that.
Yeah. Boy, I feel bad. The FA rejects demands for controls on replica kits and merchandise, and I think rightly so. It's not the FA. The FA is such a control freak body people. Limits on ticket price rises and plans to help the low-paid children and disabled. Yay. I better not comment there. Do you know what? Let's move on. The Star. Gaza, that's better. Yes. Oh, that's shallow. Good. Gaza scored 11 out of 10 in bed. Mr. Lover. Why? Come on.
Are we the lads?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Busty pizza waitress, Lisa Jensen. She's all mine. 28 says, I'd give Paul 11 out of 10. Rude was only a 9. Whoa! And sometimes just a 7. I wonder if Rude got depressed after a 7 night. Yes, pretty good night, you know, but I was just 7, you know. Lisa fondly remembers Gaza's opening line. Do you know his opening line was?
Go on.
You're lovely, you. That'll do it.
I like that, yeah.
You're lovely, you. Do you know what? I'm going to get in there. Why shouldn't I?
Says I.
Do you know, says I? In fact, my favourite says I, the smoking spy. Yes. OK, this is this. Well, here's your spy. I went all over the world. Stayed at best hotels, visited best beaches, had access to beautiful women. Champagne and caviar. No, I don't regret a minute of it. Who's talking? Is it a former member of Led Zeppelin? No, it is smoking spy, John Simmons. Here he is again. He's becoming a bit of a hero down on the Big Breakfast. Let's have a look at him. There he is, look. And look, on the bar is Fags.
It's Fags.
Fags beard, good.
He looks like
smoking
someone.
spy. He does, doesn't he?
I can't get my finger on
Harry
it.
Cross.
Jack agrees.
But there he is. More of his revelations. I don't know about this sort of spy thing. It sounds like an amazing, amazing world. I don't know. How do you sign up? Because this is the life he enjoyed. I thought it was all microfilm over desk and sneaking. No. He goes, the whole business was a game. Let me thanks. Ended up, we're all going to pubs and clubs. He goes into pubs and clubs, everyone was drinking, it all became a wonderful sort of booze up. This is spy.
Yes.
Just became a wonderful booze up. We had West German, East German blocks there, singing, drinking, eating giant sausages and smoking. Let's have another look at him. There he is, look. Brilliant. I love Spy. Great booze up.
Romeo.
The name's Simmons. John Simmons. Where's my fax? How'd you like your lager? Just pour it. Right, here we go. He says, the thing is, I was never a great womanizer. Normally, I would say, slightly less than probably. The thing is, all the way through his interview, he used the word and whatnot. I was wondering about the sort of spy, because there was a lot of cigars there and whatnot.
His brain's gone.
It's a vague, real ale drinker. Imagine when she's giving away nuclear secrets. She's got a big, like, bomb with a bit whatnot coming out. And they built, like, a special plane with, like, tail fins, what come out and whatnot. Anyway, he's got the thing is, I was never a great womaniser. Normally, in fact, I had a long-term relationship with a girl who did think there was something wrong with me because it went on for some months, and obviously, I didn't rush her into bed. Obviously, someone decided my technique should be improved. So this is someone who's saying from the KGB or whoever decides his sexual techniques should be improved because they know he's not that good in the sack. Let me face. He's gone. Not just a matter of jumping into bed and jumping out again 5 minutes later.
Hey.
We're fagging me up. No, he doesn't say that. He goes, they sent me very beautiful girls for training. Obviously, they're the only people that could train me, and I was trained in all sorts of things. Because of my size and all the rest of it, I was trained that it wasn't a good idea to get on top of people, you know, different positions and whatnot. Brilliant. This is a guy, he's billing himself as a great sort of Lavaria. You go, you know, section that, different positions and whatnot. Because I'm a stud. He says here, be careful, passionate, considerate lover. And he says, one particular lady used to like the opera and the ballet and whatnot. I keep saying. And because I just returned from Africa and didn't have much in the way of togs, I was equipped with a new suit, slightly too small, I've still got the jacket. Great, oh, lovely jacket. Joe, I've been reading this all morning, laughing hysterically. It's my new hero. I was chasing up the wife of the American CIA resident in Tanzania. What is it? What's the matter? Oh, it's just Ben, just enjoying himself. I was putting up to chasing after the wife of the American CIA resident in Tanzania. He was a bit of a womaniser.
Tanzania?
Yeah, Tanzania, but Tanzania. He was a bit of a womaniser, apparently. He had a sort of lonely wife left behind. He used to wander up and down this beach and occasionally go into a local hotel for lobster and whatnot. Someone spotted that I was put up to chasing her. You can imagine him chasing her down the beach. Hold up, love. Look me fags. Here's another great character. Baffled Bob Thompson had the shock of his life. He got back from holiday and found the face of Jesus peering at him from his patio door window.
How do you know it was him?
Because if it's got a beard, it's Jesus, isn't it? Everyone knows that when you see a vision. Have a look. There it is. So it's so obviously Jesus.
It's Jesus. Yeah. Jesus.
It obviously is. But it says here, he now fears he and his wife, Linda, will be besieged by pilgrims to his semi in St Helens, Merseyside. The house isn't big enough to have hordes around. I don't really want our home to become some sort of Mecca or temple. Anyway, he says he doesn't want to become sort of Mecca or temple, said the father of three. I examined it up close and there was no doubt I could make out the image perfectly. Then I remembered I'd smeared the spray over the glass before leaving for Towin. I knew I'd been in a hurry. It was obvious it hadn't been rubbed in properly, but it's clearly the face of Jesus. At first I thought it could be a prank, but the house had been completely locked up and the face was on the inside. My mother-in-law was lost for words. It's a miracle.
I was blind and now I can see.
He says, for the time being, Bob is happy to leave the image complete, which also means not cleaning his patio windows. Classic. Apparently there's also a vision of Jesus on the lawn, on the car, and on the spot on the wall where the shelves are meant to go up. Yeah. Famous 5 grannies have driven out drug dealers. Do you know, these women, this is the Tree Law 5, they've put together enough money. They've got a village, it's got 23 cameras in it. Cameraed up, but apparently it's now got plenty of law in the village. But I think, what's wrong with just having a pensioner up a pole? Do you mean there's nothing wrong with it? I think it's a really good way. They're making notes and stuff. Just have a pensioner up a pole.
It's a bit intrusive on the camera front, isn't it?
Yeah,
23
cameras.
That's
what would you rather have? 23 cameras or 23 pensioners up poles? It's got it. Well, do you know what? It seems so obvious to us, doesn't it? Here at Central Rumour Control. This is a rowdy couple. Again, they've been the victim of, they've been driven out of their village.
It's not the same village.
No, it's not. That would be amazing. Yeah. It's not. Now, this is a rowdy couple who have all-night karaoke sessions. Quite drunkenly, apparently. They're tuckers. The racket from the drunken karaoke sessions was unbearable. No one could sleep. Just the two of them. She's an ex-Playboy bunny girl. He's an MC. He says they're jealous of our lifestyle. We're show business types. The thing is, my point is, and I'm slightly batting for the tuckers here, because I've just noticed here that villagers in Whitfield, Glossop, Dame, collected 1,200 hours of video footage. Now, don't tell me that didn't make their whole lives in that
That's a lot of footage.
I bet they loved it, especially no one more so than retired antiques dealer Enid Peck, 72.
Enid
Enid Peck She says, my Christian beliefs forbid me from hating the Tuckers, but their behaviour is obnoxious to my soul.
Forgive them then, Enid.
Forgive them then.
Forgive them.
Yeah. A man hath no greater pleasure under the sun than to eat, drink and be merry. And I think the Tuckers fall into category 3, merry. Corinthians. But you know, if you're gathering 1,200 hours of video footage, and they're completing diaries, daily diaries of goings on, they're obviously loving it, aren't they?
It's an obsession, isn't it?
Secret meetings, sniping round at night. Did you see them? Did you see? Yes, I saw them. I'm going getting camo cream, getting ready to go out there, secret filming. When the Tuckers go, let me tell you, you will be so bored of life. It's given you purpose and it's unified your whole village.
So think
Lord
on
bless the Tuckers. And last one for you, Irony Corner, a museum dedicated to the train is to open, do you know what? 6 weeks late.
No!